here like 5 minutes. You can take a picture.
At the Sphinx right now. It has been a childhood dream to visit the Great Pyramids in Egypt, and we have been saving the best for the last. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video where we take you on our final adventures in Cairo, a trip to the Pyramids of Giza, the Sphinx, Saqqara, and the ancient city of Memphis. We are at the Great Pyramids of Giza. So we came here through a tour. It's a private tour from the company called Emo Tours. It's the best way to relax and enjoy the pyramids, the Sphinx. After this, we're gonna go to Saqqara and Memphis. It's a packed and loaded day today. Really excited to be here at the pyramids. We've only studied about this when we were in school. Saw a lot of pictures, videos, and movies, and it's really surreal to be here finally. So the Great Pyramid complex comprises of the Great Pyramid, of course, the Sphinx, and a couple of smaller pyramids. So if you have a car, if you're in a tour, idea would be to go to one pyramid, come back to the parking, take the car, and go to the other ones. You can also walk, but it's a pretty sunny day, and it's recommended that you have a car. We got the tickets paid by card, 540 Egyptian pounds each, and right now we are standing in front of the Great Pyramid with the sun behind it. What a sight. So this is the Great Pyramid, known as the Pyramid of Khufu, because King Khufu had made it. It's honestly huge. Treat to the eyes. You can see the smaller ones at a distance. That's the second biggest one by Khafre. And by Khufu, the tour group buses. A lot of tourists, as expected. The last standing wonder of the ancient world.
This is the oldest and the largest of the pyramids at Giza.
Yeah, it is. It's huge.
Size.
So, what was the experience like? The first pyramid?
Nice. The grand structure and the Great Pyramid.
We have stopped in the middle of the desert in the pyramid complex for some panoramic pictures. That's our car with the driver inside. So far, so good.
So we saw the 3 pyramids.
Yes, so the extreme left one is the biggest one. That's the Great Pyramid made by Khufu. And the second one is by Khafre. You can't go inside right now.
Yeah.
That's the third one.
Built by
Menkaure.
And beside those,
Yeah.
see over there, those are the pyramids of the queens.
Pyramids of the Queens. Not very much preserved.
No.
Yeah. And this is the panorama of the desert. Incredible how they built these things back in the days.
Yeah.
And how well they have stayed over the years.
True.
It's a travel company.
I'm waiting here.
And this here is the Sphinx. No one really knows why they built the Sphinx in front of the pyramids, but yeah, It's like a giant, half lion, half human. From the Sphinx, you can see all the pyramids here. It's a very nice panoramic point. We're entering the Sphinx. Egyptian tour guides speak Chinese as well. It's packed in here, and for a good reason. That's the Sphinx. At the Sphinx right now. Be in the museum in some years.
Yes, I need just one.
We are in front of the step pyramids of Saqqara. It's the first pyramid in the world, the first pyramid in Egypt. It's not quite as polished as the Great Pyramids at Giza. They call this the step pyramid because it's got steps on the sides. The step pyramids were built by Imhotep. Imhotep built the step pyramid for King Djoser. It was thought to be his home for eternity, and this royal gate is considered to be the gate to his eternal home. Pretty epic entry. These have the shapes of papyrus or palm trees. These columns are all attached to the side walls to give it structure and strength instead of the columns touching the ceilings. Coming out of the columns, and here it is, the step pyramid built for Djoser by Imhotep. Pretty epic.
So apparently this step pyramid is like the form of steps. So the idea was that king will go up through these steps after his resurrection and meet the sun god. I mean, it's
The sun god Ra.
Yeah, the sun god Ra. It's beyond imagination. The level of imagination they had, the dedication they had. It's so good.
This is the oldest stone building in the entire world. It's the southern tomb, part of the funeral complex of Djoser. It's pretty wild coming over here through the palm trees, the palm jungles. It's you have tons and tons of palm trees all around Saqqara, and in the middle of that you have the desert with these gigantic ancient pyramids. And what you heard in the background was actually the camels, yeah. That's the old and broken pyramid of Unas. There are a lot of tombs in this complex of Saqqara.
ওরকম নই
Inside the Saqqara pyramid complex is the Imhotep museum as well, and we'll quickly check it out before going to Memphis. This place is not as popular as the Giza pyramids, but it's pretty good to visit. Stone-built architecture in Egypt came through the hands of the nobleman, the scientist and architect Imhotep, and we are in his museum right now. This is the coffin of Imhotep. These are one of the oldest snake monuments in the world. So once the king was buried in his tomb, these snakes were supposed to bring terror into his enemies. And that's the secret behind having snakes in front of their tombs. So this is one of the oldest snake facades in the world. We are right now at our final destination in the trip. It's called Memphis, which used to be the previous capital, the first capital of Egypt. It's a giant open-air museum. Even though today Memphis might not be the most appealing for tourists, it used to be a big hustling and bustling cosmopolitan city at its peak. A lot of the monuments that we see over here are from Ramses II's time. The first king of the politically unified Egypt was Menes, and he founded this city called Memphis. This is the giant statue of Ramses II.
A large number of sculptures representing Ramesses the Great have been discovered at Memphis, but the most monumental statue is this one, which is carved from the limestone and measures around 10 meters in length.
Ramses II was one of the most powerful pharaohs in Egypt, and he had over 90 children. This Sphinx statue has been made from a block of alabaster. Looks decent. Half human, half lion, probably of a queen.
This Sphinx of Memphis is an impressive monument which has been carved in honor of an unknown pharaoh during the 18th century, measuring 26 feet long and weighing approximately 90 tons.
Yeah. This is a red granite statue of Ramses II, also in the same Memphis complex. The open air museum was pretty nice to walk around, although it's very sunny. After an adventurous day at the pyramids, we decided to take it slow in the evening and indulge in some local flavors. Chicken shawarma, beef shawarma. নিচে শুধু চিকেন শাওয়ারমাই পাওয়া যায়,
তাই না?
রংটা এরকম হয়, দেখবে ওরকম হয় না,
কালচে হয়।
তাহলে নিচে ল্যাম্প শাওয়ারমা পাওয়া যায়। chicken shawarma in downtown Cairo. মিট দেখা যাচ্ছে? Very good. আমরা কি করছি?
কষারি খেতে এসেছি। একটা দোকান যার নাম হচ্ছে টোমা।
Toma. Toma. This is also the best possible end to our Egypt series.